There we go. Excellent stuff. I have got a wonderful class for you this morning. Well, I think it's wonderful anyway. And if you hear me talking to my left, I have a beautiful assistant in the kitchen that's doing a socially distanced hybrid class this morning. So if you wonder what the hell's going on, Louise is my secret person in the kitchen. Today we have got a class for the whole body, and approaching it slightly differently this morning. Rather than giving you 3 levels to choose from, we're going to start with the basic exercise, and then the last couple of rounds, just let me get rid of that little noisy notification, there we go. The last couple of rounds of each HIIT, I will give you the option to ramp it up. So if you want to continue on level 1, you can continue on level 1, but if you want to ramp it up, then you can join me and ramp it up. So that's how it's going to work. So we're going to start with fascia circles. So you guys all know the drill with this, starting with the left leg, few circles through the ankle in one direction, and then take those circles in the other direction. Then move those circles into the knee. You can always hang on to something if you're not feeling balanced this morning, and then take those circles in the other direction. And you can also put your hands wherever is comfortable for you, whether on your hips, out to the side to give you a bit more balance, or at heart center. Then moving into the hip, clonking away, hippity clonks, and then the other direction. Always have a point of focus when you're standing on one leg to help with your balance. Excellent. And then we'll move to the other leg. So, starting with the ankle. And then taking that in the other direction. Moving into the knee. Making the circles as big as you can. And then taking those in the other direction. And then into the hip. This is a great way of getting the tissues moving around the joints, through all the major joints in the body. And then take those circles in the other direction. I'm hot already and we've not even started doing any exercise. In the sunshine. Right, then put both feet down and circle through the hips, really taking those hips forward and then taking them back. Getting everything moving. And then take that in the other direction. Couple more. God, it's windy out there. Yeah. Then bringing the hips to stillness and trying to keep the shoulders as still as possible. Circle from the very center of the body, moving the hips, not the hips, the ribs, forwards to the side and then round the back. Really trying to encourage that movement from the middle spine rather than from the waist. So really encouraging the middle part of the body to move. And then take that in the other direction. Fabulous. And then circling through the shoulders, up to the ears and down the back. And then the other way, squeeze the shoulders together and roll them forwards. Into the wrists, big circles with the wrists. And then take that the other way. Then into the elbows. And in the other direction. And then big circles with the arms right up towards the ears and down the back. Getting some big movement into the shoulders. And then take those circles forwards. Good. Then take the right ear to the right shoulder. Have a couple of breaths just stretching out down the side of the neck. Then take the chin towards your shoulder and scrape it around the collarbones as you roll the head around the front. And then take the ear to the other shoulder and stretch out down the left side of the neck. Take the ear towards the collarbones, scrape it all the way around the front, scrape it back, and scrape it back. Then bring the head to centre, chin parallel to the floor, and look around over the left shoulder. Inhale back to centre, exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale centre, exhale left. Inhale centre, exhale right. Come back to centre, drop the chin right down towards the chest, interlace the fingers and cup the back of the skull in the palms. And then keeping your chin tucked in, press your head up into your palms and press your palms into the back of your head. Couple of breaths here. Excellent. Lifting up the head, releasing the fingers, come towards the tops of your mats. A few more bits of warm up and then we'll get into the HIIT. So inhaling, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the left leg, step back with the right leg. Bring the knees to the floor, bring the chest and the chin to the floor. Wiggle forwards into a cobra pose. Exhale down towards the mat, tuck the toes, take the hips back towards the heels and press up into downward facing dog. So our first dog of the day, so let's have a wiggle and a jiggle here. Maybe padding one heel down to the ground, then the other. Maybe bending the knees a lot and taking the chest towards the thighs to stretch out the back. Maybe wiggling through the shoulders. Wiggle wherever you feel you need to wiggle. Then looking forward, step forward with the left leg, step forward with the right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands heart center. Other side, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with the right leg, step back with the left leg. Knees to the floor, chest and chin to the floor. Roll forwards into cobra. Really stretch that chest forward. Exhale, back down to the mat, tuck the toes. Hips back towards the heels and then up into downward facing dog. Looking forward, step forward with the right leg, step forward with the left leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Slightly faster this time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Jump back to plank. Either knees, chest, chin, or come down to chaturanga, into cobra or up dog. Take the hips up, come over into your downward facing dog. Bend the knees a lot, look forward, step or jump forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, hands back to heart center. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Step or jump back to plank. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga into cobra or up dog. Take the hips up, come over into downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale up, hands back to heart center. Beautiful job. One more flow. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale. Left leg goes back. Keep the left hand on the floor. Open up to twist. Excellent. Really stretching up through those fingers. One more breath here. Then bring that hand down to the inside of the front foot. And then open the left arm up towards the ceiling and reach it over the head for a stretch down the left side of the body. Rounding down through the feet, squeezing the inner thighs towards one another to help with stability. Good. Bring the hand back down. Frame the front foot. take the right foot back to plank, and then bring your hands closer together and step the left leg forwards so that we come to the other side. Good. Inhale the left arm up into twist. Squeezing the inner thighs towards one another. Couple of breaths here. Head can be looking up towards the thumb or down towards the floor, whatever's happiest on your neck. Then windmill that left hand down inside the left foot, and then windmill the right arm up and over the head and stretch out down the right side of the body. Excellent. Couple more breaths here. Really stretching those fingertips away, pushing the toes into the floor of the back leg. Then bring the hands back down to frame the front foot. Step the back foot forwards into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Warm up's done. Right, time for some HIIT. So, the first exercise today is Yoga Burpees. We haven't done these for ages, so just to refresh your memory, we take our hands down towards the floor. The hips go back so that our knees don't come too far forward of our ankles. So, we come down to the floor. We hop back, we hop forwards, and then with our fists of fire to our hips, we exhale on the up. So we're going to do 4 rounds of the basic yoga burpee, just like that. Everyone ready? Yep. Let's go. So, first round, down we go. Hop, hop, good. Down we go. Hop, hop, squeeze everything in. Make sure that you're squeezing your belly and you're squeezing your inner thighs towards one another to give you stability. Good. Keep moving. Oh, 20 seconds done already. Have a little rest. So that's round 1 done. 3 more like that. Let's go. Hop, hop. Good. Always moving with control. Feel like your arms are moving through treacle. So we've got some tension in the muscles. Almost there. Keep going. And we're done. Round 2. I'm out of practice. Had a week off. 2 weeks off. Let's go. Hop, 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 hop. Putting everything in. Good work. Keep moving. You've got this. Hop, 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 hop. Yes. And rest. That was 3, wasn't it? So we've got 1 more of this. And after we've done 8 rounds, you can have some water. All right, let's go. Number 4. Hop, hop. Keeping those tummy muscles pulled in. Keeping the inner thighs pulling towards each other. Making sure everything's engaged. Use your muscles to help you with the exercise. And rest. Okay, next 2. Instead of just staying on our feet, we're going to do a little pop, land, and then go. So, hop, hop, pop. Hop, hop, pop. Good. Remember the noisy exhales. Hop, hop. Only 2 of these. And you're nearly there. Good. You've only got 1 more of those. So, and then we'll ramp it up again. You can stay with the basic exercise if you want. Let's go. Hop, hop. Obviously, the smaller length hop, the easier it is. The more further you hop back, the more difficult it is. And rest. Okay, last 2. We go hop, hop, bunny hop, hop. And knew you'd love these. Just 2, let's go. Hop, hop, bunny hop, and a jump. Hop, hop, bunny hop, pop. Keep going, keep breathing. Keep tummy muscles pulled in. Almost there. Keep going. Rest. One more. You can totally do it. We're nearly there. Let's go. Hop, hop, bunny hop. Everybody loves a bunny hop. Who doesn't love bunnies? Keep moving. Good stuff. Oh, we're done. Well done. Find your water. Have a little bit of water. Whew. And then whew, whilst you're having your water, once you've finished having your water even, come into Sphinx pose just to have a little rest and stretch out down the front of those hip flexors after all that jumping around. So elbows below the shoulders, hands out in front, stretching out down the front of the body, relaxing the shoulders down the back, and just maybe having a rock from side to side if that feels good. Okay, so the next round, feel free to chill in, so that's in Sphinx whilst I tell you what we're going to do. The next round's based on Malasana. So exercise 1, which we're going to do for 4 rounds. We come down into Malasana, we jump back to plank, walk our hands to the back of the mat into Malasana. Then we walk forwards back into plank and we jump forwards into Malasana. It's like a Malasana inchworm. So hands down, jump back, walk back, Malasana. Walk forwards, jump forwards into Malasana. Make sense? Make sense? Sort of. When we then ramp it up...
I don't want to know what that is.
Louise doesn't want to know what that is, but it's fine, you can do it. When we ramp it up, we go from Malasana, move the feet safe, into Warrior 3.
Oh.
We go from Malasana into Warrior 3. The reason it's a ramp up is because your hips will be shouting because you've done the inchworm. Okay, are we ready? You guys are all ready. Okay, let's go. So, Malasana, hands down, jump back to plank, walk back into Malasana, then hands down, walk forwards into plank, jump forwards into Malasana, hands down, jump back, walk the hands back into Malasana, walk forwards, and the first round is done. La la! We've only got another 3 of those. Totally got this. Down we go, jump back, walk the hands back, Malasana. Walk the hands forwards, jump forwards, Malasana. Good. Jump back, walk back, walk forwards, jump forwards. Once you get more used to it, you can speed it up a little bit. 2 more. I feel like I'm just going to be out of breath this whole class. Okay, let's get ready. Next round. When you're jumping back, try and keep the feet wide so it's easier to go from plank to Malasana because your feet are already wide. Walking forward, jumping forwards, jumping back, feet wide, walking back. You totally got this. And now you can have a rest.
It's hard on the brain and the body.
Harder on the brain than the body, potentially. Right, down we go. Jump back to a wide plank. Walk back, Malasana. Walk forwards, jump forwards, Malasana. Jump back, walk back, Malasana. Walk forwards, Jump forwards, Malasana. You've got this, yes. Let's go back, hopefully you can feel the burn, won't you? Right, next 4 rounds, we do Malasana, Warrior 3. So middle of your mat, let's go. Malasana, Warrior 3. Malasana, switch legs, Warrior 3. Malasana, Warrior 3. Malasana, keep switching those legs, Warrior 3. Really pull the core muscles in. Rest. Okay, 3 more of those. Let's go. So Malasana, take care of the feet, Warrior 3. Malasana, move the toes in, Warrior 3 other side. Make sure you're pulling your core in so that you're moving with control. Go as fast or as slow as you can, whilst still keeping control of your body. Rest. Hot sunshine. Not complaining for September. Okay, next round, let's go. Right down, Warrior 3. Really get that bum close as you can to the mat when you come into Malasana. Try and get as flat as you can in Warrior 3. Keep breathing. Noisy exhales. Whew, and rest. 1 more round. Just the one. Then you can have another little rest. Okay, down we go. Really reaching out. Squeezing those muscles around the limbs. Squeezing the muscles around the core. Can't hear you breathing. Inhale down, exhale, Warrior 3. And relax, well done. Round 2, finished. Have a little drink of water. Okay, for this one, have a little rest in child's pose. You can either have knees together or wide leg child's pose with your knees apart, toes together. Just come down onto the mat, rest the forehead on the mat. You can either have your arms in front with your elbows relaxed on the mat, or if you need to relax your shoulders, you can take your hands around to your heels, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And have a few breaths in child's pose. Excellent. Okay, so the next exercise is based on side plank. Louisa's favourite. So, with side plank, you can either be on your elbow or on your hand, whichever feels more comfortable for your shoulder. We'll do 2 rounds of lifts, 2 rounds of crunches. I find the lifts more difficult, to be honest, but the crunches are more body movement. So you can either be on your knee, on the bottom leg, or if you really want to ramp it up, you could do 1 on your knee and 1 with your leg out long. The lifts are literally as they sound. We lift the leg, we lift the arm. Okay, so obviously if your knee's on the ground, it's much easier than if you are out long, because you have to really engage your core if you're out long. So we do 2 of lifts. Then we do 2 of crunches, which you guys all know and love. Elbow to knee, stretch out, elbow to knee, stretch out. And again, if you're on your foot as opposed to your knee, it's more difficult. So, let's start with the lifts. Coming onto either your elbow or your knee. I'm going to do 1 round on my knee and I'm going to attempt 1 round on my foot. So entirely up to you which way you go. First of all, lifts. 20 seconds to lift. Really squeeze the core in and squeeze your outer hip and your bum as you lift. So we're really getting the exercise into our leg. Inhale to stretch, exhale, lift. Good, rest. So we've got one more of those. If you're up for trying it with your leg long, try it with your leg long. It's up to you. Let's go. Pull the core in. It's much harder when you're out long. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a stupid idea. Oh, maybe. It's easier on your hand than your elbow. Okay, so crunches, staying on the same side. 2 rounds of crunches. If you want to go back down onto your knee and your elbow, let's do that. Crunch, inhale, stretch, exhale, crunch. Squeeze it in. Make sure the muscles around your arms and legs are engaged. Tighter the body is, the easier it is to lift and move. And relax. If you're having a go at doing it on your foot for this one, I would advise coming up onto your hand. Last one on this side. Stretch, crunch, stretch, crunch. Really pull that inner core in. Halfway. Keep moving. Good. Almost there. Stretch. Oh my word. And rest. Moving over to the other side. So, starting with the lifts. If you want to start on your knee and your elbow, then do so. Squeeze the outer hip. Exhale on the up. Stretch. Pull the core in. Make sure those arms and legs are engaged. Good stuff. Keep moving. Almost there. And rest. Proper sweating and dripping everywhere. It's delightful. Right, next round. If you want to do it on your foot, then feel free to do so. Oh, can't get balanced. Can't do it on this side. Good stuff. And rest. Okay, last 2 rounds, crunches. We love a crunch. Get ready, crunches. Really pull that core in. Keep moving. Excellent. Keep going. Keep moving. Almost there. And rest. Right. This is the last round. You're totally busting this morning. You guys are awesome. Let's go. Last one. I find it really hard to balance from that foot. And rest. Louisa's collapsed in a heap. That's why she's hiding off camera. Okay, have a drink of water if you need to. With this one, we're just, because obviously that was a lot of work on our outer hips, just sit in butterfly legs and just have a little flap of your butterfly wings. Whew. We have one more exercise to get through, and then we can lay on the floor and recover. The last exercise is based on down dog, and we are going to do 2 rounds of each exercise, with the exercises gradually increasing in intensity. See, I knew you'd love this. So the good thing is that it'll be over really quickly because it's 2 rounds of everything. And we do 1 round on our right leg, 1 round on our left leg, so it'll be done before you know it. The first round is hip rolls. Again, we haven't done these for ages. So hip rolls, start with your downward dog, Inhale the leg out, exhale it, elbow to knee. Inhale it out, squeeze it to your nose. Inhale it out, opposite elbow. And we keep repeating. Okay, so that's the first 2 rounds. We do 1 round with the right leg, 1 round with the left leg. I'll explain the rest as we go. Sometimes it's best not to know. Right, okay, so first round, right leg, inhale out, exhale, squeeze to elbow. Inhale out, squeeze to nose. Inhale out, squeeze to opposite elbow. Inhale out, elbow, nose, elbow. Good, keep moving. Easy, yeah, easy. So easy, you're done, rest. Next round is going to be with the left leg. Same thing, same elbow, nose, opposite elbow. Inhale out, exhale. Inhale out, then to nose. Inhale, opposite elbow. Inhale. Keep it moving. Squeeze the belly muscles. And rest. Okay, the next one is elevators. So start with the right leg, you inhale it into the elbow, down to the wrist, up to the armpit, wrist, armpit. You know how it goes. So, right leg, in it comes, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep breathing. Good stuff. Keep going. Almost there. And rest. So now we do exactly the same but with the left leg. Inhale it into the armpit, then it goes up and down like an elevator from wrist to armpit. Let's go. Inhale it out, exhale it in, down, up. Squeeze those belly muscles. Inhale it down, exhale it up. Almost there. And rest. Good. Right, next one is boxes. Inhale it up to the armpit, down to the wrist, across, up to the armpit, across. So the knee goes in a box. Right leg. Inhale it up, in it comes. Down, across, up, across. Down, across, up, across. Down, across, up, across. Keep breathing. Keep the belly muscle tucked in. Muscles even. Can't even speak whilst I'm doing that one. Okay, next round, opposite leg. Exactly the same, boxes. Inhale it up, exhale it in. Down, across, up, across. Down, across, up, across. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Keep the tummy muscles pulled in. Almost there. And rest. Good. Last one is fallen star. So we bring the leg through, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Oh my goodness. So squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. Exhale on the up, squeeze it, squeeze it. And rest. Last round, other leg. I feel like a Black Eyed Peas song. And pump it. Ready? Let's go. Bring that leg through. Squeeze it up. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Pulling that leg up. Keep going. Keep breathing. Squeeze it in. Squeeze those inner thighs. You can lift it. And we're done. Okay. Come into a comfy seated position. Get your water. Wipe the sweat out of your eyes. Have a bit of a drink. Good stuff. Give your little wrists a little squeeze. A little bit of love. And then maybe stretch them a bit. And the other way. Maybe do a backs of the hands together, elbows down, whichever way you feel like you want to stretch your wrists, stretch them out after all that work we've just done. Good. And then we will come down onto our backs. Arms out by the sides, feet nice and wide, and windscreen wiper those legs. Good stuff. One leg coming into the middle, then the other leg. Maybe stretching the knee away at the end of the movement for an extra stretch down the side. And bring the feet together, take the soles of the feet together, and let the knees fall out to the side. And take 3 really deep breaths, the longest, deepest breaths you've taken all day, sending those breaths down to your inner thighs. And then as you exhale, relax and release everything onto the mat. Then stretching the legs out long, bring the legs together, bring the ankles together. Then hug the right knee in towards your chest. Take a grip over the shin, interlace the fingers, and then pull that knee out to the side slightly and towards the armpit. And really squeeze it, keeping the head and shoulders down, keeping the right foot nice and relaxed. Engage the left leg, press the calf into the floor and then flex the foot. And really pull that knee into the shoulder. Pull it as tight as you can, using your arm strength, squeezing the shoulders behind your back. And then release. Take that leg out long, relax it down. Bring the left leg in. Take a grip over the shin. Relax the left foot. Pull the knee slightly out to the side and then in towards the shoulder. Head and shoulders relax on the ground. Engage the right leg, press the calf into the mat and flex the right foot. Pull the knee in tighter towards the shoulder, really using your arm strength, squeezing your shoulders behind the back. Pull, 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 and then release. Arms down to the side, leg down to the mat. Then bring both knees in. Maybe just sit up slightly and wrap your arms around your legs. Maybe interlacing at the wrists, maybe the forearms, maybe the elbows. And then relax your head and shoulders back down onto the mat. Pull the knees in as tight as you can, trying to elongate the spine along the mat. Nice big inhale here. And then use your arm strength and squeeze your shoulder blades behind you to really tighten that grip. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release that off and stretch the legs out long. Take a nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Then hug the knees in again. Right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee. And do separate circles on both hips. And once you've done a few circles, take them the other way. Excellent. Then placing the feet on the mat, take the arms out wide, straight out from your shoulders. And then lift up the hips, scoot them over to the right and pop them back down. Hug the knees into the chest and twist the knees over towards the left. Either keeping your head looking towards the ceiling or looking out over your right shoulder. Keep the shoulders grounded, trying to keep them as close to the mat as you can. And then really inhale deep into the belly and the ribs. And as you exhale, try and relax and release everything onto the mat. 3 deep breaths here. And once you've completed your 3 breaths, on an inhale, bring the head back to center. On an exhale, pull the core in and roll the hips back down onto the mat with the feet coming down last. Straighten yourself up. Nice big inhale, lift the hips. Scoot them over to the left and prop them back down. Hug the knees into your body. And on an exhale, roll the knees over to the right. Either keeping the head looking up towards the ceiling or looking out over your left shoulder. Relaxing the shoulders down onto the mat, trying to keep them grounded. Deep breaths into the belly and the ribs, and on each exhale, really try and relax everything onto the mat. 3 deep breaths here. Once you've completed your 3 breaths, inhale the head back to center. On an exhale, really pull the core in tight and roll the hips back onto the mat. Feet coming down last. Straighten yourself up, bring your arms down by your sides and take your legs out long, coming into Savasana. Any issues in the lower back, either bring your feet to the floor and let the knees roll in, or bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out in butterfly pose. And then completely relax here in your Savasana shape. Making sure the lower back is comfortable, tucking the shoulder blades underneath the torso so the neck can remain long. And have a moment just to check in with yourself on how the body feels after your exercise this morning. Not worrying yet about what the rest of the day will bring. Just having a moment to relax on your mat. Notice how your body feels. And notice your unique breath ebbing and flowing in and out of your body. Take 6 deep breaths here, just focusing on how the breath moves your body, the length and depth of the breath, the quality of your breath. And once you've done your 6 breaths, just bring your awareness back to the body laid on the mat and any sounds you can hear around you. Start to think about making a move, maybe a single finger, maybe wiggling all of your fingers and your toes, maybe circling through some joints or rolling the head from one side to the other. Move your body in whatever way it wants to move. And then when you're ready, roll over onto your side and come up to seated. And we'll finish with 3 deep breaths. And if you'd like to join me in lion's breath, then stretch the chest forward as you exhale and poke the tongue out of your mouth as far as you can. So let's go. Nice big inhale. Excellent stuff. Thank you for making the effort to get up and join me on the mat or in my kitchen this morning. You did brilliantly. You can go about the rest of your day being smug that you did your exercise this morning.